Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
I kind of feel sexy.
Okay.
No, dude.
Get your Golden Girls action figures today.
Great advertisement. Great plug.
Damn right.
Come on.
Now, who doesn't want a Betty White?
Come on.
Yeah, come
Oh
on.
no.
You know, Sid Vicious, do you want a Betty White? I don't care. I don't give a damn.
Act now, and you also get the Give Me What I Want Batista action figure.
Give me what I
You press
want.
him, he's,
God. Fuck.
you press him, you press the button in the back. He says, "Give me what I want."
Multiple times.
Dude, somebody would think that the battery was fucked up in that doll and it was malfunctioned from the factory.
You're gonna give me what I want. You're gonna give me
Well,
what I
that doll is malfunctioned just like Batista is because he decided to come back and take the Superman punch sledgehammer to the face and get buried.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Got what you wanted.
But
Yeah, Dave, Batista's career is a malfunction.
Yeah.
all right, so yeah, what's up, everybody? We're back again with another Asylum episode.
Turn that fucking TV off.
9. That's not that distracting. But yeah, just for everybody who just listened to that, yes, they're actually selling Golden Girls action figures for real. So
And condoms.
Oh.
well, not with it.
Oh wow.
Not with.
You want a Betty White a bitch? Slap it on a dick.
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
What the fuck is up with that? Come
That's
on.
Renee's catchphrase.
Yeah, I guess
That's Renee.
That's Renee's catchphrase.
Yes, Renee on catchphrase.
I guess Renee Young wants someone to come on her. I guess.
Dude, I think that's literally all she fucking says.
Yep.
Play drinking. How many times does she say, come on? You gonna get fucked up.
Oh, geez.
It's like, wait, you don't get enough from Dean Ambrose or something? Like, what the fuck? Anyway,
You know, can we replace her come on and
I
have
guess
the
not.
Can we just have Terrence and Phillip's commentary from South Park? That'd be better because it'd be like, you know, come on, guy. Come on.
Just randomly farting.
Yeah. Come on, guy. He wrestling bad. Yeah, Terrence. He fucking does the Superman punch. Yeah.
all right, yeah. So we got 5 topics today for this video.
Ooh.
So yeah, we had
Spicy.
to list. Yeah, didn't want to like
Who the
have so
fuck
many.
is he?
Nick, I guess. Who's eating?
What?
Oh, yeah. But
I'm eating. If I want to know who's eating, I'm the one eating.
Yeah, he's fat.
Oh my God. That's not gonna-
yeah, so we got 5 topics, and some of the topics we already have, like they're pretty much outdated at this point. So we only have a few.
Just like Batista's plastic surgeon.
Oh.
Give me what I
Yeah.
want. Come
Oh.
on.
Not too soon.
Give it to me.
Oh.
Give it.
Yeah, at some point there's gonna be a Batista music video from the Asylum. Just to let you guys know ahead of time.
Yeah.
I'm being for real too. There will be. There will be.
That video will be brought to you by Porno Hub.
Oh my.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So we got Fast and Furious spinoff trailer 2 that just came out.
You mean the
we can-
rock starring Jason Statham?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, some people were actually posting there saying Avengers spinoff, but
Fuck.
What they high?
well, not like no, they didn't actually make it like that. Like basically, they were comparing like basically with The Rock, you know, doing that little Superman having Superman powers and Fast and Furious, as a whole.
Yeah, they make him
What?
overly strong in that in the movie, and it's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, like basically,
Wow.
because their thing is with the Furious movie, movies, it's like they're basically comparing it to the Avengers because of the way they overdo it with some of these characters and some of the stunts that they do. So they make a comparison as to like, okay, are they trying to get into the Avenger? They're because the way they organize the movies.
Oh well, what gets me is the villain of this spinoff actually is an enhanced super soldier. Shit, you not?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and it's the fucking dude that was Thor's Gatesman. And I'm like, okay. And so you're telling me I don't give a damn how big and strong you are. You are not driving by somebody and picking up a 200-pound man with one arm, Rock, and slinging him in the air. Sorry. Doesn't work that way, especially when you're driving. Like, come on with this shit. Rock's fucking picking up guys like they're toys, and he's almost bulletproof. When he was in that prison cell in the Fast and Furious, he's curling a concrete fucking stepway that probably weighed over 300 pounds. And he just rips it out the wall like it ain't shit. Come on now.
Yeah, like it's cool. Like it's cool to do like stuff like that, like what they do with the Fast and Furious. But some things they do, like they just overdo it. Like The Rock's not that fucking strong. Like,
I
let's be honest.
believe in these initials. NMD. And that stands for No More Dwayne.
No more Dwayne.
Oh shit!
What the fuck? Somebody's coming.
What the hell?
Sorry, that was kind of random.
But seriously, like, it's like, but seriously, like, why make him so strong? I was like, I don't get it. Like, okay, he's big, yeah, but that doesn't mean you should make him as strong as he can.
Dude, he's got some big ass forms, dude. It's like, damn, Rock, you must have spanked your monkey hard.
Damn.
It's like, fuck.
I guess it's the first time we're talking about then, right?
Oh.
It's like okay, like The Rock may be built like a tank, but he's not the tank itself. Like
Dude, shit, dude, I'm ready for him to pick up buildings.
yeah, that's gonna be the next thing too. Yeah, man, they make him too much like Thor, Superman.
Oh, we're gonna get more
And
because I
Captain
heard in Shazam 2 that he's supposed to be the Black Adam.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, yep.
Yeah, we all know that was going to be possibly a thing.
Stop, man.
Are you-
No more
So
Dwayne.
Are you sure it's not been? Are you sure it's not been a small?
But yeah, like basically they, for the past couple of years, they made The Rock look like Thor, Superman, and Captain America all into one. Like that's the way they even.
Did you see the trailer yet?
Yeah, of course they did.
Yeah, I've
Watch
seen
it
it.
now.
I don't know. I've seen it. I don't know where it was.
Yeah, I'm about to watch it right now. I want to see how it looks. Before I get into it.
Get jiggy with it.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, Roman Reigns looks like he's got superpowers in the movie too.
Of course.
All right, so I'll mute myself and I'll be right back.
Roman Reigns could actually talk to the fish. Wait, never mind. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, tonight the debut. Michael, the big dog makes his film debut.
Big dog.
Oh! You best believe they're gonna promote that shit
Oh, of course.
on WWE television. They're gonna promote it.
Shit, Vince would want to write up a fat check and say, "Damn, I wish that the Fast and Furious movies were sponsored by WWE."
That would kill it at that point. That would kill it.
Yeah, 'cause then they're gonna throw
Fast
every
and
shitty
okay.
fucking wrestler in the movie.
Okay, the Fast and Furious movies are made by made by WWE, they'd only ever make one because it'd be absolute shit.
Well, dude, they would take every shitty wrestler that can't act and put him in the movie. You'd
Yep.
probably have Alexa Bliss playing a villain.
Oh, jeez.
Probably Dana Brooke.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss plays as Charlize Theron's character in the 8th movie.
No, they'd start that women's revolution shit. They'd make the Fast and the Furious for women.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, more like Fast and Delirious. But anyway,
Then Vince would remake Charlie's Angels, Vince's Angels.
Oh,
Vince's Angels. Oh no.
yeah.
Scarlett,
We're gonna remake it Vince's Angels. Yeah.
dude, it would totally be fucking Charlotte, Becky, and Bailey.
Yep.
well, I don't know about Bailey, but yeah, probably someone else. But Charlotte and Becky probably would be two of them for sure.
Yeah. Good morning, Angels. Good morning, Vince.
Just picture it, man. What the fuck?
That movie would suck.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
they're
they're
gonna
good.
suck me. Yeah.
You're gonna stop me.
Ugh.
Oh yeah,
Sucking
Fast
it all
and Furious. Oh.
Oh no.
Hey Vince, do you want to be in a movie? I can play a black guy. What?
Oh,
That guy. That killed
Vince is
it.
like, come on, I've had experience. I had a do-rag.
Yeah, I even said the N word on TV.
Yeah, I said it to Booker T. Yeah.
No, right now, I'm calling it. The movie and story life of Booker T. Vince McMahon starring Booker T.
Uh,
oh wow.
he's gotta have dread. He's gotta have fake dreads.
No, you know what? I knew they would do it. They'd probably get fucking R-Truth to do it. Yeah, that'll look great. Fuck Corey Graves.
Yep.
Random. But yeah. Yeah, so Nick and Otaku, have you seen the trailer?
This video is brought to you by the color orange.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you guys seen the trailer though?
I haven't, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I have not.
And watch it.
Yeah.
No, motherfucker, I'm not watching it.
Well, I came across it when I was taking a shit.
Oh my.
And I'm not even joking. I was literally at work taking a dump and it popped up. I was like, oh shit, let me watch this. Now that should be a sign right there.
That should be a sign of what's to come.
But yeah,
Oh, just like the remake Child's Play trailer that popped up the other night when I was spanking my monkey.
No. Okay, let's see. Fast and Furious.
I want to make a spin-off called The Fat and the Furtatious. And where people race each other.
the fat.
Yeah, it's got people in that go to buffets and race each other to scooters. Yeah.
All right, but Nick, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, just to get off, the Fast and Furious movies don't really interest me, to be honest. It's just not my thing. So I probably won't watch the trailer.
What's the matter? You don't like Dwayne and Friends?
I guess I don't.
Yeah, even the early ones.
I've never even seen any of the early ones. Just like I got like zero interest.
Well, they were
okay.
way better.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
They started getting carried away, man. I lost count. I was like, man, they're making so many. Because when you make so much of a franchise, you start leaving. You're going the other way.
Yeah, that's been some of the criticism when it pertains to the franchise, is that they went far away from what they originally first was, and now they're just like going over the top with it.
I mean, you've liked every
Yeah.
one so far, haven't you? Or was there like one that you didn't really care for?
I had the one with Paul Walker. Wait, you know, with him starting it.
Well, that was a big strike losing him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
I think with him gone, that's when they start taking it to a whole new level of Fast and Furious.
yeah.
Well, dude, when they make it look like Michael Bay's directing this shit.
No, it does feel like it too. I just finished watching the trailer too and all. Like wow, they look at trying out for on the or the Justice Leagues because you got the Black Superman in this movie, right? I'm the Black Superman.
The Black Superman.
Dwayne. Yeah, that's right. Dwayne,
Dwayne.
Black Superman.
Yeah, the Black Adam.
Actually, I wasn't talking about Dwayne Johnson. I was talking about Sky Idrin Elba. Yeah, I think that's his name, but yeah, I know who he is though too and all. But like, so he's supposed to be the Black Superman, but I think he's the villain. So how I see in the trailer, I think he's the villain.
Yeah, he is. He's indestructible.
Yeah, he's got some of that Captain America Super Soldier in him.
Pretty much.
Shit.
So yeah, I see what I mean by the Rock. Because just because he built like a tank, doesn't mean he's actually a tank. For example, he went up against this big guy. He's got a wrench in his hand, and with one punch he beat him. What?
Yeah, they go a little. They go a little.
What is the difference between Rock's character in Fast and Furious and then his G.I. Joe character? Not a damn thing.
It's the
Same damn dude.
You could say the same thing with Will Smith in his movies.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of movies.
So you could say too.
Speaking of movies, different topic. I'm going to go see Shazam this weekend.
Shazam.
Oh yeah.
I heard from my brother it was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, I want to see that shit. Dude, I still haven't got to see Captain Marvel yet.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it in a year. I'm gonna find a time to watch that one.
I got to watch that before the Avengers.
Hell yeah, exactly.
Yeah, considering who's been added in there, but yeah.
I would fuck the shit out of her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, did you see who they wanted to be Captain? Guess who was going to be Captain Marvel before her?
Who?
Who?
Take a guess.
Dwayne Johnson.
Oh shit! You know what? Yeah, you're close.
Wow.
No.
Cena?
Oh, it's a girl, but she's in wrestling.
Oh no.
God.
Flair?
Paige?
Nope, Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey. Oh, shit.
Wow.
Really? Okay.
Wow.
All right.
You could suck my dick if they would have done that.
Well,
I don't give a
I've never
damn
seen her
about my
acting
Captain
before.
Marvel.
I'll give a damn.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've seen her acting on Fast and Furious, where it pertains to Ronda Rousey, whatever movie she was in. But
Dwayne The Rock Johnson,
Yeah, the
starring in his first debut as a comic character as the new Spider-Man. God damn, Spider-Man took some major steroids. The fuck?
Wow.
When did Spider-Man become Samoan?
I'll tell you one thing. I'd rather have him than Tom Holland. No joke.
Yeah.
At this point,
God damn it.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck Tom Holland. Not him as a person. Him
Exactly.
him as a kid. Spider.
That's Peter Parker. And being as Peter Parker, yeah.
Oh, by the way, I saw your comment, Robert, on my backup channel. Yeah.
Tom Holland is like if they made a wrestling movie based off of Scarlett and had Alexa Bliss play the bitch.
That's a good. That's a good comparison.
I don't give a damn.
Oh, WrestleMania needs a goddess. Okay, where is she?
Where is she?
Okay.
They made the Paige movie, and the person they had playing AJ.
It's like, let me ask you something.
Like nothing like her.
What the fuck? What the fuck did Alexa Bliss do at WrestleMania 35?
Nothing.
Just host.
Nothing.
I shit you not. There was nothing special about that bitch.
No. Nope.
You might as well have had Kevin Owens host WrestleMania. He didn't even
I can't wait for Nikki Bella to host WrestleMania.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Speaking of Kevin
Oh,
Owens,
no.
now he's with the New Day or something. I don't know.
No, that's terrible. Terrible shit.
He's the big O.
He's the big O.
No, the only big O was Oscar Robertson. That's the only big O. But anyway,
He's the big old shit.
pretty much.
Yeah, as far as this trailer was, I thought the trailer was pretty good.
Yeah.
The movie itself, I think it might be a good movie too. But you gotta love Roman Reigns, right? Yeah, Roman Reigns, the big dog. Hoorah!
Yeah, Aquaman. Yes.
like what? I was like, dude, when I was watching the trailer, I'm just like, oh, Roman Reigns. Okay, cool. Like, but you got people in the comment section. Oh my God, Roman Reigns. It's like I don't give a fuck.
Calm down.
Does he hit a spear on the car?
How much you want to bet? And I bet you anybody right now, if that man didn't have cancer right now, those same people in the comment section would be like, "Oh fuck him."
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know nothing. They're not even calling him by his real name on Joe and the line. They're just gonna put his name as Roman Reigns.
Oh, of course.
He should have worn his gear.
This is
Should have called him.
He might as well. He looked like his he was Roman Reigns. When they met up with the family.
He should have worn his gear, jacked his fist to punch the car.
like
You know what? They had a bunch of Samoans in there. You know what? If they had a bunch of Samoans, man, that'd have been cool as shit if they would have showed Rock's uncle and it would have been Rikishi.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
That would be cool. I'd be like, oh, cool, Rikishi, man.
He had the Usos there too.
They could have added the Usos in there too.
Well, yeah, they could have done it, but it's probably during the time where they probably needed to be there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but of course, Roman Reigns at the time.
No, one thing.
He took some time off, so of course, he would be in there.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, look at the process. He's still involved with this movie.
Can we please get that person that edited Deadpool into the Avengers trailer to edit it and put him in the Fast and the New Fast and Furious trailer?
Some of them will do that. Some of them will do that probably.
Watch the part where they show the Black Superman and Deadpool. Like boring. But
yeah, man.
It's like Roman Reigns pops up and Deadpool's like, this guy does a Superman punch.
Like he literally went on the trailer and said, "Ooh, ah." in the trailer. I'm like,
I guess that's how Samoans does their battle cry.
Somebody should be in the movie theater when that part comes up and be like, oh shit, somebody about to get powerbomb. Where's the shield?
where's the shield?
Where's the shield?
Da-da. And then you hear the shield music. Da-da. Da-da. Da.
Dude, why do I have this gut feeling? Why do I have this gut feeling when that part comes up that literally The Rock and another one of the cousins are going to do like a triple powerbomb on somebody?
I could see that happening.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
It doesn't know his character's name. That's the thing.
The big dog.
His name is Aquaman.
Aquaman.
The big dog.
I'm trying to see.
Big dog. Big dog or no eye.
I see it of all those Rock's cousins and shit. Mommy. I love how every one of his relatives are all fat and out of shape, and he's the only one ripped.
Yeah, him and Roman. Yeah, The Rock and Roman. They're the only ones.
Yeah, that's it. Everybody else just said hello, Burger King.
Like, come on, man! You could have added The Rock's real mother in there, and added in Rikishi.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Rikishi would be in there too, and like The Rock's legit family. Like, whatever.
And put a picture of his grandfather and say, "Do it for your grandfather."
And I love how they break out the Samoan weapons against the army of the government. So we're gonna face the army with fucking. Yeah, we're gonna face the army with fucking spears and shovels. Don't worry, The Rock has superhuman strength. Don't worry, he can throw a tank.
Oh God.
Well, he did move a torpedo in the 8th movie, but
Really?
for real, he did.
I don't know what his character's name is yet.
Oh man,
Dude, he's totally playing the same guy he plays in G.I. Joe.
And Doom.
and Doom.
Oh,
Dude,
sort of.
he plays the same.
Sort of.
He plays himself in every movie.
Yeah,
There's
himself.
nothing different about his characters.
Dude, I still have not even seen Rampage.
Run.
I still haven't even seen Rampage yet.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I'm pretty sure he's the same thing too. He has the same thing in the movie too.
That's the movie where The Rock was giving all the animals his steroids.
Yep. And they started all destroying buildings. The video game Rampage.
I call it Dwayne The Rock Johnson reads the Goosebump books.
Oh God. And they did this movie too as well. With Jack, I think it was Jack Black.
I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says. The movie was a little decent, but people talking about how good it was. Fuck off. Jack Black was a terrible fucking R.L. Stein.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I looked too hokey when they did it.
Yeah, they made it PG bullshit.
Oh God.
Jack Black trying to be funny now is just terrible. You can't be like Jack Black all coked out. That's the best.
All right, so the Scorpion King act the same. The Rundown act the same.
Sucks.
And Tall act the same. Be Cool with him playing the gay character act the same.
Oh, Be
Doom
Cool.
with him being the villain.
Terrible. That was terrible. Be Cool.
Yeah. Oh my God. Doom with him playing the villain acted the same.
Oh, yeah, we all know about Doom.
It was Doom.
Oh shit.
Dude, Skyscraper. Dude, all Skyscraper was a reboot of Die Hard.
It was
Oh my
mostly,
God!
it was
really?
like
Oh
it was
my
like
gosh.
it was like mostly one scene in the movie. It was like all one big huge scene. That's what Skyscraper was.
The point is, in every movie.
What the hell?
So many
Oh,
background.
dude, just cooking something.
What the heck was that?
Hey, Robert, what were you saying?
I'm saying that the point is that the Rock sounds in every movie he's in. He acts the same. That's
Yeah.
not saying it's a thing. But at the same time, yeah, it's a little different when you're in movies. Rock just saying.
Dude, every single time I even see a fucking movie in the theater and I see a trailer that says starring the Dwayne Johnson, get out of my seat going.
He's in everything.
Like, dude, every time I see a movie come out and a trailer pops up and I see the new name Dwayne The Rock Johnson, dude, I'm totally getting up out of my seat in the theater going, fuck!
Now,
Starring Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I can see you doing that, by the way.
I wanted to.
Fuck!
now, other than Pain and Gain, he did act a little bit in that movie because he was acting like a dumbass in that movie.
Yeah, he's funny in there.
Yeah, that's the only thing I will say about that. But the rest of the movies, he's acting the same.
Smacking that little plastic pussy with the ass was kind of chuckle.
Ew.
He should have laid the smack down that pussy.
Oh,
Give it the people's owl dick.
People.
Oh, did y'all notice Kurt Angle in that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Fucking one of the prisoners Rock was fighting throws a fucking plate at him.
Yeah. Kurt Angle's face too. I'm like,
Yeah, well, at least Kurt Angle had a better match in that fight scene he did last WrestleMania.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
They actually, unlike in WWE, they actually made him look somewhat badass in Pain and Gain. Of course, he got his ass whooped at the end, but still.
I want a gold medal for broken.
But yeah, as far
so yeah, that was basically filler. I thought it was good.
Yeah, as far as I go, yeah, I'll probably see it. It looked pretty cool. But it was just it was just a couple of things, that they usually do with The Rock, which is what made me look big. Like, it's like it's not realistic, but at the same time, it's a movie. I mean, at this point, like, they know, like, a whole bunch of people are going to watch it. So, like, that's where they're going to make, like, no matter how bad it is or how overdone it is, it's always going to hit the box office because, millions of people watch it.
I think people were told by how sexy The Rock's fat ass mom was.
Well,
Right next for the audience. Damn, that brown bitch got some titties. Oh, look, it starred Dwayne the Rocky Johnson. Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah,
That's it.
The Rock.
From that Tooth Fairy, isn't it?
Gosh, that was a
Wait a minute.
trash.
Oh, I thought it was starring Ryback. No, it's Dwayne. Oh,
Ryback.
Tooth Fairy. What the fudge was that?
Damn.
That equals Dwayne's movie.
Burp.
Yep, you're gonna go see a movie, dude. You're gonna see a trailer pop up starring Dwayne Johnson. Fuck.
All right, so
Tom Holland playing Spider-Man again. Fuck.
that's me every time. But all right, so let's go. I guess we can go ahead and move on to our next topics. So, all right, so our next topics are the Raw SmackDown shakeup that just happened with the
Who
draft.
fucking cares?
And it was
I
BS.
know, I know, but we're gonna talk about.
And it was BS, by the way.
And the Hall of Fame, that whole situation with Brett, maybe a few other Hall of Famers too, but we'll see.
I'll tell you what, that was definitely the shits.
Yeah, we'll get to that one. A recent Facebook situation that I got involved in earlier.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we got WrestleMania. Maybe not the whole show, but probably like the main, I guess, matches.
Oh, by the way, Botchamania's newest episode is WrestleMania 35, so I want to see how many botches they caught.
Yeah. All right, so what do you got? Okay, so what do you guys want to do next?
Yeah, let's get to the Hall of Fame.
HOF. Yep. All right.
Okay. Okay. Just to start off,
Yeah.
what kind of what the fuck was that guy thinking attacking Bret Hart? Like, what the fuck, man?
No clue.
I'll tell you why he did. He wanted to get attention. He wants because no one is pay attention on his tweets. He doesn't get that much follows on Twitter. So he thought the right opportunity and the right moment to do it on TV. And the one person that he did it was to a guy who survived cancer and a guy who survived stroke and a guy who's been through a lot of losing his families from death and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Bret Hart, a retired wrestler who's I believe around in his 60s now, and he's and again has been through a lot. And this idiot fan decided to go after Bret Hart. And what did this fucking fan
So
think
you
that
want-
was
so-
going to happen after that? That he's gonna attack him and then what?
Yeah, so he was 61. He is 61. So yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So what was it? So
of course,
basically,
yes.
so that's how he gets his attention, though. He's going to attack him because no one's paying attention to him on social media. So you're going to be an idiot and get yourself arrested. Like really, that makes a whole lot of fucking sense.
And guess what? It didn't work.
No, it didn't, because now you're seen as just because you're not famous. You're just seen as an idiot.
You know, it's really ridiculous that some young tard is gonna go on there, like it's like I there's so many thirsty motherfuckers out there wanting attention, a lot of them.
Yep.
Like there's plenty of ways to get attention for people to notice you on social media. There's a lot of things. Like it's one thing if you went into the ring and smiled at the camera and did a thumbs up to the camera and then left. Like if you wanted to get attention, there's ways to get attention. Like but you're gonna go and attack a guy, which Robert already said, who went through cancer, who went through a stroke with when Goldberg what he did to him, like you're gonna be a piece of shit young punk and go and attack him, not even like hug him or like shake his hand like, hey Brett, how you doing? No, you attack him. Are you stupid? So what was he thinking? Wait, he didn't think anybody was gonna get him? That anybody wasn't going to beat his fucking ass for doing it?
Yeah, like Chris Brown Jr. For the link that will give him a couple of fists, and then when Josh Wild got his hand on him, he gave one to him, right in the face.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's attack us. Yeah, I'm gonna go attack a 60-year-old man. That's gonna make me cool. It's gonna make me famous.
Yep.
Yeah, you basically at the end of the day, you did it for nothing because you just have I mean, I'll give him this. He got the attention, but what's that gonna get you in the long run? Nothing.
He might be on getting a lawsuit charges against him for that.
It's like, how is views and subs other than you getting paid for it? What is the point? What's so important getting these views and subscribers? Like these people make it as a persona, literally. But for this one to even lower degree, you're gonna go and attack we could talk about Bret Hart being a legend, this, that, and the other, or what he went through. But at the end of the day, no matter who it is, Bret's a human being. We're all human beings. And for this guy, like I don't care who you are, who in the ring who got attacked, at the end of the day, it's that's just something you don't do. Especially someone at that age. What a big tough guy. You're gonna go in, and on top of that, you attack him from behind. That makes you even more of a pussy. That makes you even more of a pussy. He's
facing He's facing two charges of third-degree assault, one account of criminal trespass, and one on violation of local law.
And he posts bail.
Yeah, he's gonna be, there's some charges going to press against him. That he might go to jail. He might be locked up this time if I don't know the full word of it yet, but yeah.
Wow, just sudden silence.
Somebody botches at fucking WrestleMania 35. Oh, sorry, I was watching some Botchamania. That's just funny.
Mhm.
So many WWE fuck ups this year. Holy shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
All
didn't
in
know.
WWE.
I didn't even know I was muted.
Yeah, he was really.
It's
Yeah.
like, dude, he should be locked up right now and stay there.
Mhm.
You're just gonna let him go, just and then him go on social media and say, "Hey, look what I did! Oh yeah, I got away with it. Fuck you, and fuck the police department too."
And did you see what he was wearing? When
Wait, they didn't keep him locked up. They let him go. What the fuck?
Post bail.
Yeah, he post bail.
So then,
And you see what he was wearing when he got wearing that Jamaican hat with dreadlocks on.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a fucking clown he is.
Oh my god.
Fucking joke.
Yeah, he's probably a racist too. Who knows?
I wouldn't doubt it.
So yeah, and the number of guys that got in there to build to get Scott off of Brad, David, like I said, Dave Boy Smith Jr., Dash Wilder, Braun Strowman, Heath Slater, Drew McIntyre, Big E, Big Show, Shane McMahon, Drake Madrick.
Fuck Big E.
And including Travis Brown. Yeah, I know, but in this situation, those guys needing to get in there after which is transpire.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, I would have loved to have seen Big Show let go of Davey Boy's man, have Davey Boy whoop his fucking ass. I would have loved that.
Yeah,
how about we have Big E have his own gimmick where he wears black clothes and they just call him Black.
Blackie.
Talk about race. Talk about race on the thing.
That'd be racist.
It's like, ever come to the ring, Black. Yeah, it's like, my name is Black.
Vince would do that too.
And then I call my move the Black out.
Black.
Just imagine. Just imagine Vince McMahon calls himself, "Yeah, I'm Biggie Mac, and here he is, Biggie Black." It's like
Biggie Mac and Biggie. The Biggie Black. Like and he does a splash called. He does this splash off the rope. He calls Big Black Attack.
Oh no!
Damn!
Wow.
Talk about racist.
Or like if Big E want to do a silly gimmick, then he should have brought back the world's largest love machine.
Oh god,
world's largest.
That'd been funnier than fucking New Gay.
Well, he's on injury, so fuck him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, that man does for a big man, he wrestles good, but he does botch quite a bit too. He's just this big thing of muscle to where he falls. He's kind of funny because he bounces.
But yeah,
Well, the main thing about this is that Bret Hart is okay, even though he did went to the hospital later on that night. I think the word is he didn't stay after his speech with Natalia, and Natalia was knocked down too with along with Bret as well. And I just want to say, what Dash Wilder did to that kid, which it was good. He didn't do it for WWE. He did it for the Hart. He did it for Bret Hart, obviously.
Oh yeah. I mean, it does show, considering they didn't even reward him after that. They still have him. They still had him lose at Mania, but
yeah.
But that's not important. But that's not important. But the point is, good for Dash Wilder, but it wasn't enough.
No, it wasn't. Again, I wanted David Hart Smith Jr. to do the being good. Based on his background, he's the type of dude to fuck you up, especially with him being big and everything.
If it would be fucked up when Bret got spirited, people would have chanted, "You deserve it." What?
No shit.
Nah, they would have never.
No way they would.
Probably Vince said that. Yeah, he deserved it.
Yeah, that son of a bitch hit me in the eye. Fuck you.
Yeah,
that's right. Goldberg spear
and spit in his face.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect Big Show and a few other people who they had somewhat of a heart, not for the guy to get seriously hurt, but people like us, like we don't give a fuck. We want to see when you go and do some disrespectful like that, you deserve to get your ass whooped.
Yep.
They need to make a video where Dash just give them that punch, and then it pops up Thug Life.
Now he really tagged him with that too.
They really need to do that. As soon as Dash punches up Thug Life.
And I would thank one of you for bringing up Vince and the whole ordeal, because supposedly he had a red face. Apparently, he was that upset over Bret Hart getting attacked.
Wow.
Which now, after that incident happened, now Vince McMahon is considering for the next Hall of Fames to not have a crowd at all, no fans whatsoever.
Of course.
Be in attendance. It's like
Good.
Good.
And what was up the whole damn time there? Big E looking like he wanted to suck his own dick.
I don't want to. I hate that Big E.
New Day was trying way too fucking hard. Way too hard.
You can see them on TV when with the whole stage being in the ring. Not just Big E but New Day. With their like, damn, why they had to be sitting right there? Why couldn't they sit somewhere else?
I mean, shit, man. It wasn't even the Hall of Fame. They focused more on New Day and Kofi Kingston than they did the fucking Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, they even have Booker T as for Kofi Mania. Booker T, fuck off.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. It should have been Kofi. It should have been Hall of New Day and starring Friends.
Friends. Oh shit.
Watch New Day dance. Watch Big E try to do yoga. Watch Big E look at the camera like he wants to fuck the cameraman.
Oh shit.
He probably would have.
I don't know.
Sorry, but I don't know how this is funny. It's gay.
It was distracting.
Like it's not even unintentionally funny. It's not even that.
It's like they're trying too hard. Even if you were a fan, you're like, okay, I get it. Yeah, funny. But it's like every fucking time the camera zooms in, there they are doing something like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, ridiculous.
I'd be like if you kept the Undertaker at the Hall of Fame, you kept zooming in and he kept rolling his eyes back of his head every second.
Unbelievable.
That would be pretty cool. But okay. I was gonna say. So after that whole Bret Hart incident, Vince McMahon wants absolutely no fans for the next Hall of Fames. It's like, okay, first of all, who the fuck thought of the idea to have the Hall of Fame in the ring, in an arena?
I don't know, but it would make my day if Vince McMahon would have came out on a Harley and called himself the American Big Mac.
I get the idea what they did, with the whole setup and everything. But unlike, if you're gonna do that, you at least have some, some security, some good securities there to make sure nothing happens. If something like this happens, and sure enough, look what happened. A fan goes.
Yeah, the wrestlers see it. They see this kid running. Some of the wrestlers are probably gonna think this was the plan. Like, oh, this is another wrestler going in there and fuck with them.
Yeah.
Okay, my conspiracy hat. I'm about to wear it in just a little bit. But you like no barricades whatsoever, so easily.
No.
Anybody could just run out of their seat, go to the rampway, and just run into the ring. Anybody, easily.
And they did.
Anybody can do that.
Mm-hmm.
They could just easily get out of their chair and then run to the ring. Anybody could. Unless there was security guarding the ring, but aside from that, like anybody could just go in there and attack Bret.
I think the fan attacked Bret Hart.
Of all people,
Bret Hart. Of all people, Bret Hart. Not Tori Wilson. You have to throw her name in there because fans were not happy of her being in the Hall of Fame. Not Hulk Hogan for all the racist comments he's made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hogan gets a freaking free pass with any damn thing. He really does.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, not honky
Bret
talk.
Hart.
Yeah, not honky talk man. You know who's this kind of a dick, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh, the man that called the Hall of Fame a joke. Yeah, but okay.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, that too. Yeah, he can go fuck himself. I mean, it was. Yeah. Anyway. Now, do you think there might have been a possibility? I could be wrong. That this could have been this could have been planned. Now, of course, not on Brett's side, not on Natalia's side or anybody else, you know. But do you really think? I believe so, but I don't believe that it might have been just nothing. But if Vince McMahon himself planned this out,
I mean, what the fuck was it all about? Did some guy tell his son in the crowd, hey, I was there that night that Goldberg, speared Brett, and he tricked him, and he was wearing that fucking metal vest and knocked Goldberg out. Son, go in there, spear that son of a bitch, and give me some revenge.
Yeah, it was Goldberg all along. No, but
it was Goldberg's vengeance, son.
Goldberg's vengeance. Yeah.
Now this isn't me saying that that this is what happened. I'm just saying, of all people, Brett, of all people, you had Honky Tonk Man, you had Tori Wilson, you had Triple H, Shawn, DX, you had all these other people who did their speech, and of all people, Brett gets attacked.
Now, I'd rather get a stroke victim. I'm not going to spear Elvis.
Like, of all people, Brett gets attacked. And then at WrestleMania, Bret Hart is left by himself while the women are wrestling. And Bret Hart was out there by himself during the women's tag team match.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving him all alone, like no one else was. Like, what if he got attacked again? What if somebody actually jumped through the barricade this time and attacked Bret? It's like, you gotta protect these people. You gotta have security at all times. All these people. Oh, Vince McMahon, he got.
You gotta wear protection. You gotta wear condom.
Oh, Vince, he got so upset about what happened. Then why did they have Bret Hart be out there by himself while at ringside while the women are wrestling?
I didn't see Vince come out acting concerned.
I mean,
he just want to show his face there anyway.
I mean, I'm not saying that this is, but there's just so many coinky dinks about this. Like, Bret Hart gets attacked, and then the next night they have Bret Hart by himself at ringside. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Like, who thought of the idea for it's so ridiculous. This whole thing with the Hall of Fame being the arena and no barricades where you separate the fans like it.
And we know why they do this too, with bringing fans in for the Hall of Fame to make money off.
Don't let no one fool you. That spear attacker was Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
Oh yeah, that one of those Photoshop pictures of he put Shawn Michaels' face on top of the guy who attacked Brett. Like,
yeah.
Fuck, man.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. But yeah, they do this, to invite fans into the buildings, to make money off the Hall of Fame. It's not about showing these Hall of Famers respect, from other accomplishments in the Hall of Fame. It's all about making money off of them. That's why Martha Hart will not allow Owen Hart to be in the Hall of Fame. That's one of the reasons why she won't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying all this is true about this conspiracies, but knowing what Vince has done in the past and all the speculations of like certain situations, I would not put it past it if Vince hired some punk motherfucker to attack Bret Hart. I would not. I'm not saying he did. I have my doubts that he did, but Like, come on, man. How are you gonna have somebody be out there by himself at ringside? While his while his niece is wrestling, and no one is security and Brett. Like, you're just gonna have him by himself at ringside. After the night before, we got attacked by that van.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah, nobody puts Bret Hart in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
It was Miracle Kid from Bourbon Street.
But yeah, I guess we'll continue on. I guess
Fucking Vince is like, I hired that bastard to spear him. We were trying to promote 2K20.
2K20.
Oh yeah, he's the creative character for the next game.
With Jamaican hat and everything.
Well, I'm telling you, somebody's probably already created that kid in the fucking game. If I go to downloads right now, dude, I bet it's right there. I bet you if I put it in, somebody's got him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they support that too.
For God's sakes, man, they made It's Ma'am. They're gonna make him.
It's Ma'am.
It's Ma'am.
Yeah.
So yeah,
ridiculous.
As far as the rest of the Hall of Fame, which was back on April 6, 2019 in the Barclays Center of Brooklyn, New York. You had the Honky Tonk Man being the first one inducted. For he was inducted by Dem off of the South Jimmy Hart. Basically Honky Tonk Man, the one-time Intercontinental Champion with the longest reigning of 454 days. With him winning matches by countouts, disqualifications, and maybe some of it by pinfall. But other than that, not a great strong run. But WWE will portray it as a strong run for him. but that's not what it's about. It's about his character, the Honky Tonk Man. That's why he's in the Hall of Fame. Not just because of his long reign of Intercontinental Champion, but because of his character. He's the Elvis Presley of WWE, I guess. Because he's cool, he's cocky, he's bad.
There's only one king. It's Hulkamania.
Oh God.
And I thought he looked good. If from those who saw pictures of or saw the Hall of Fame, I thought he looked good. He almost well, he did kind of age a little bit, but but still looks still looks decent. Okay. Then we get Tori Wilson. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Well, were you asking us?
Oh, Tori. I just want to make babies with Tori.
Yeah. Were you saying? Were you asking us something or?
No, I was just wondering if you had anything else to say about Honky Tonk Man.
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit about
there you go.
I don't care about the Smurfs uniform.
Like, how are you gonna go and talk shit about the company and then go in the Hall of Fame? Like, fuck off.
Oh yeah.
Well, just like how anybody else talks shit about it, and they still join.
Mm-hmm. He said it's not a real Hall of Fame and blah blah blah, and here he is in the Hall of Fame.
Like Jim Cornette talks so much shit, but you better believe any fucking buddy if WWE offered him a job, that motherfucker would suck their dick again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he did pop up on one of the three guys on the table in the network, the round table.
Yeah, exactly.
With him and Bischoff and I think who else was?
And he's the type of man they got to tell the company to stick it. No.
But yeah, let's get to.
He's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the.
So we get Tori Wilson next in the Hall of Fame.
Not literally, but get into her. But
yeah.
Going with
Tori Wilson, who gets in the Hall of Fame, being inducted by her longtime best friend, Stacy Keibler.
I just want to fuck both of them.
Threesome.
Mm.
Troy Wilson is best known from panties matches, bikini matches, or most likely bikini contests.
Yeah, best known for
also
being
being
fucking drop dead gorgeous.
hell yeah. Also known as being in Playboy twice.
Oh God, yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know, there's a lot of guys that make those pages sticky.
And yeah. And Tori Wilson, she did admit on at the Hall of Fame that she was not a best worker in the ring, which I can appreciate. Unlike someone John Cena.
That's right.
Shit, I see botches that are better than John Cena's moves.
But yeah, there you go. That's Tori Wilson in the Hall of Fame, which is good. And also, she mentions her dad, who unfortunately passed away, days before the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, rest in peace.
Al Wilson.
Yep. Oh damn, Ramos.
Oh, he did. Holding because of his phone. But next we get Brutus the Barber Cake gets inducted to his longtime friend. Let me tell you something, brother. Hulkamania is running wild in the Hall of Fame, brother. Hulk Hogan. So yeah, Bruce Barbie Cake comes into the Hall of Fame. Based on his character of him being the barber. And he's a one-time WWF Tag Team Champion along with Great Hammer Valentine at the time. I believe I'm assuming it was Greg Valentine. Yeah, I think it was. But yeah, Pat Patterson gave him the gimmick, by the way. And there you go. Nothing else to say about. He did mention about the barbershop segment with Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty.
Oh yeah.
All right. And that was done barbecue beefcake. I liked him, at the time. Wasn't that crazy about his outfit that he was wearing, but I guess it fits his character though. But it's whatever. And he was over at the time. And then we get to the Hart Foundation, which we already talked about that the instant thing. We really talked about that again. With the Hart Foundation, Bret Hart and Natalia. Natalia being there for her late dad, Jim D'Anvonero, who unfortunately passed away last summer. Which is a damn shame that WWE didn't put him in there when he was alive. It's the type of shit I hate when they do that.
Yeah.
But what pertains to Hart Foundation, they were best known as a two-time WWF Tag Team Champions, and what pertains to them being in the tag team division at the time, that they are the best there is, the best there was, and the best there will be in tag team wrestling. And yeah, I guess there's nothing to say about that. But yeah, rest in peace to Jim Neidhart. And congratulations on being in the Hall of Fame. Just wish he was alive at the time.
Yeah, and also, I know they were a tag team before everyone else joined in, but still, I think they all should have went in there together.
Yeah, a lot of people feel about that too. The Hart Foundation faction that also included Brian Pillman, Bruce Bulldog, and Owen Hart. Okay, what was it next? Oh yeah, Sue Anderson. I guess how you say her last name. Sue Eggerson. I did Sue Eggerson, who receives the Warrior Award presented by Dana Brooke. I mean, not Dana Brooke, excuse me. Dana Warrior meant to say, excuse me, because there's two Danas in WWE right now.
Yeah.
One working behind creative, and one that's in wrestling. As a competitor. But yeah, but it's Dana Warrior, the widow wife of the Ultimate Warrior. For this Warrior Award. This is so far the the 4th annual Warrior Award they're doing so far. Unless I'm forgetting on. Let me see. It's actually the 5th one they're doing right now. And speaking of 5th, number 5 basically, right as the the weeks pass by, it's been 5 years since the Ultimate Warrior passed away.
Mm.
And this is why they want to do the Warrior Award, but they went against of his what he said in his speech, and decided to twist it around, like they always do. But it's whatever now. But this whole Warrior War is supposed to be for those that should get the recognition behind the scenes, not for people that's going through any illness and or handicaps or whatever.
Yeah, man, they took advantage, man. Once he passes away, it's like,
and I blame Stephanie for this one.
Yeah, the whole philanthropy is the future marketing. It's like they don't give a fuck about these people. Like, let's be all these people. Oh yeah. Look what they're doing. They're making money off of it.
Yeah.
Damn shame.
Yeah. If they were these sincere people, they wouldn't go to the lengths that they do.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, people don't care. Oh, I wouldn't say they don't care. They probably don't care enough.
Exactly. Yeah. Sue Atkinson gets the Warrior Award this year. Just because of her working back behind the scenes with WWE for being a WWE executive for a long time, since the 80s. And also represents to for WWE charitable programs, like for example the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And basically she has someone like John Cena who does this. And then she bursts concern about Justin Bieber trying to take credit for doing most Make-A-Wish, and she calls him out on it, which I love, by the way. I'm
wow.
like, yeah, fuck Justin Bieber.
Really?
Yeah. Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Because she wants everyone to know that it's the one person that does the most Make-A-Wish is John Cena.
Of course.
Which is whatever. John Cena does Make-A-Wish, whatever. Whatever.
Everyone does, but anyway, like always, dude. But
yeah, she even mentioned guys like in the past, like Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, and then I think she may have mentioned something about The Rock doing it as well, which he does too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the point is, no one, everyone does Make-A-Wish foundations in WWE, and over the years, WWE is always pushing John Cena down those saying that, oh yeah, he's the only one that does Make-A-Wish. Bullshit.
Yeah, and as far as the past legends who have done it, you notice, like maybe a couple of times here and there, but like they didn't like overdo it, like overshow like people, and from the WWF at the time, doing the Make-A-Wish, like maybe like one or two times, a couple of times that they would show clips of like The Rock and a few other people, but they overdo it with John Cena. Like they just like because they gotta make but look, these same people who hate on him, look what he's doing. You all do it. That's part of
that's what they do it.
It's part of the job. But they make it like this big character, and then you got John Cena cutting promos. You say that Make-A-Wish person right there, and that person.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Yeah.
But besides that, Sue Atkinson gets the Warrior Award in this Hall of Fame, so that's good for her.
Right.
Then we get to Harlem Heat, sucker, Booker T and Stevie Ray. Basically, with them known being 10-time WCW Tag Team Champions. All I can say is, fuck Dave Meltzer for saying that Stevie Ray doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, this guy always wanted to be a wrestler, and you know, I'm not talking about in WWE. I'm talking about in general. He grew up living the dream of being a wrestler, and Booker T who said in his speech that he's living in his brother's dreams of being a wrestler, because what Steve Ray does, he'll go along with him, basically like a monkey see, monkey do type of thing.
Okay, before we get to this, though, what did he say? Like, what was his explanation as to why he didn't deserve it? I
didn't hear about it. I didn't. I mean, it's on YouTube. I'm assuming, because they must always does his podcast. I don't know why he said that he doesn't he doesn't deserve being in the Hall of Fame or whatever. But when I heard about it, I'm like, really? Dave Meltzer said that to Stevie Ray, for a guy who teamed up with Booker T, Harlem Heat, in WCW, 10-time WCW tag team champions.
It's like why would you not consider him being in the Hall of Fame? Why? Because he didn't have a single run and become world champion like Booker T, or because
what's that guy do with anything?
Or because he didn't go to WWF? Like what?
I don't know. I don't know what was the reason.
Like, not every Hall of Famer is a world champion.
No, Jim Danhart is a good example. I didn't think of him being a world champion. I didn't think of him, of anything that much. But he was successful in a tag team with Bret Hart, and I think he deserved a place in the Hall of Fame along with Bret Hart.
It's like what? Like the Rockers going to the Hall of Fame. What, you say Mark Jannetty doesn't deserve it?
Oh my God, that would be ridiculous if you said that too.
Anyway, moving on.
But yeah, and then something about Steve Ray. Oh yeah, Steve Ray and Booker T on Harlem Heat. They wanted to acknowledge the late sensational Shirley, who was at the time managing them, called Sister Sari. So it was nice that they acknowledge her, who's been a big influence to them in WCW.
All right.
And then that was the same speech where Booker T is like, saying Kofi Mania, sucker.
Oh my God.
He didn't have to go do that. What the
Really? He said Kofi Mania, sucker? What the
Mania.
fuck?
Wow.
Well, he didn't say sucker in there, but I threw in there just for fun.
Oh, I was like, yeah, Kofi Mania. What? It's like, can you?
Kofi Mania, sucker!
Can you dig? Can you dig?
Let's go with it.
Yeah, can you dig? What's this gonna be next theme song? Can you dig the New Day, sucker? Like,
this next theme song is.
Let's praise the New Day.
Enough of this New Day stuff. Shit.
Exactly.
He does praise the New Day though. But yeah, there you go. The him in the Hall of Fame, which is good. I think it's about time they got in the Hall of Fame as well.
Yeah.
And before we get to the final segment of the guys in the Hall of Fame, which they highlighted every time on the Hall of Fame, may I first mention the Legacy Award for those that are in that got this to be in the Hall of Fame. Bruiser Brody. Mm-hmm. It's been long overdue, first of all.
Yeah.
And he should win there. He should win in there first before Carlos Colon.
Yep.
But yeah, Bruiser Brody, he's one of at the times one of the best wrestlers out there. And yes, he was a brawler. He didn't have that much wrestling moves, but look how he worked in the ring, though. He was one big dude, one intimidating dude that took wrestling seriously.
Mm-hmm.
He should win there. He should have his own Hall of Fame instead of the Legacy. Being in the Legacy wing of the Hall of Fame. But yeah, Bruce Brody is now in the Hall of Fame for WWE as well. Wahoo McDaniel was also in there as well. Again, someone who should be in there on his own as well, but I guess WWE felt like they didn't this too. With him being in the Legacy wing. And no one who also be in there on her own, Luna Vachon. Luna Vachon, of the Vachon family, they got their Hall of Fames on their own. Why couldn't she get in there on her own too?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's whatever. Too, but hey, she's in it now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, we have S.D. Jones. You have Professor Toru Tananaka. You have Primo Carnero. You have Joseph Conlon. Conlon. And he's the only, well, actually, the first living legacy wing. He was actually there at the Hall of Fame. And then you have the second one, who's also living, and he goes by the name of Hasha Shima, basically a Japanese wrestler, and who's also a promoter. And then you have Buddy Rose, and finally you have Jim. How do you say that? Bernard. Oh yeah, Jim Bernard. And those were your legacy wing for the Hall of Fame. Now let's get to the Generation X.
Yeah, of course they
Shawn Michaels.
Of course they main evented, but
well, they kind of had to though, because they were the first the first headliners to announce when they did it.
Yeah, and plus
Shawn Michaels,
out
H, Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, X-Pac, and the late China. Now, Triple H starts talking about, we can't mention the name Vince McMahon, which he didn't mention that.
He said that on
he said that.
Wow.
And I should bring this up too, by the way. So during Bret Hart's speech, Bret Hart mentioned Vince McMahon, and the story coming into the Hall of Fame is that Vince McMahon does not want anyone to mention his name, but Bret Hart mentioned his name. Because one person from who was once worked behind the scenes, I forgot his name already, but he worked for WWE behind the scenes to write in Bret Hart's speech to making Bret Hart, but Vince McMahon has told people that for them to not mention his name, and because this man got upset with that, he went to this guy, I forgot his name already, and this guy was having an argument with Vince and everything, and he's like, you can't fire me, I quit, and he walks off.
Don't blame him. Yeah.
So we get to DX, and Shawn Michaels. I heard reports that Shawn Michaels says, I think it was Shawn Michaels. Can we mention your name? And then this man's like, sure, whatever.
Wait, what?
I believe it was Shawn Michaels who went to Vince to say, during the DX Hall of Fame speech, can we mention your name, Vince? Your name, Vince McMahon. And Vince McMahon's like, yeah.
So that's it.
But wait. But you said for the person writing the dialogue for Bret, not to mention your name.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're gonna allow DX to mention your. Okay.
Yep.
That makes no sense.
I was like, okay, first of all, how are they supposed to know that? For one, if you don't tell them, is there any reports that these motherfuckers even told them not to put his name in there?
I don't know.
It's like, what? How are they supposed to know that? And
yes.
Wow. And then Shawn asks him, hey, just in case, could we what? I thought Vince. I thought you don't want anybody mentioning your name, but DX could. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what Triple H started to do it. That's what Triple H started to do and everything. Which I'm assuming, because Triple H worked behind the scenes, now, with WWE as well. Not just just doing part-time wrestling too, but still, Triple H was I think he was taking a shot at that dude who accidentally put this man's name in Bret Hart's speech for Bret Hart to mention this man. Thank you, Vince, and everything. Know that, right?
It just shows favoritism to this day, and that just proves how much of an asshole the Triple H is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fuck you.
And I'm gonna get to more too. I'm gonna get to more on Triple H too on the speech because I was not liking the speech for the
Oh,
DX.
I know.
Yeah, some people may thought it was funny and everything.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, some people, some people thought, DX was the highlight and everything, was funny and everything. The one thing that Triple H did, I didn't think it was fucking funny. Road Dogg, I thought he was a little funny, about what he said. Billy Gunn, I thought he was being funny. The X-Pac, I thought he was funny. Shawn Michaels, I thought he was funny. Triple H, the only time he made me laugh was either the one with the segment with when he mentioned something about Michael Hayes, or maybe something about his parents because his parents was there. Other than that, Triple H, I didn't laugh. I didn't find anything else that Triple H said was funny. But yeah, Triple H just like, we cannot mention the name Vince McMahon during our speech and everything, because if we do, we get fired. And the Billy Gunn was like, oh wait, well, you can't fire me. I don't work here because we all know where he works at, right? AEW.
Yeah. Okay, but all right. Before we continue, though.
Yes.
Where was Vince to tell these people beforehand not to mention his name?
I don't know.
What the fuck, man? I can't stand.
That's backwards.
I can't stand Vince McMahon. I can't stand Triple H. Fuck both of these motherfuckers.
Why does it even matter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is your company, right? You're in the business, right? The fuck?
And why would you not have people thank you, Vince?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Are you still? Here's my conspiracy hat again. Because it involved Bret Hart. When's enough?
Unbelievable.
When's enough?
Oh no. But yeah, that struck a nerve, big time. Well, basically, afterwards, when I heard about that report. So yeah, when Billy Gunn said, well, this can't fire me. I don't work here. Triple H was, decided to do a sideswipe and well, this man's going to buy your company. It's going to buy the company, and he's going to fire you when you come back here. And like,
can you imagine that? Can you imagine if that actually happened though? If
first of all.
Oh, God.
First of all, if this man wanted to buy AEW, he would have bought Impact Wrestling.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
He would have bought Ring of Honor.
But he's not going to.
So that's one of the parts I didn't find Triple H funny from that one, and fuck him for that.
Yeah.
Another thing that Triple H said, he was taking shots at the executive vice presidents of AEW. Because Triple H talked about he's the executive vice president of WWE, whatever, and he's like it's not I don't know what's the big deal of someone else from other companies to be in the having more than one executive vice president, something like that. I don't like what the fuck is this? Like, is he trying to be funny? Or is he trying to being a fucking asshole that to a company that people is going to care about more than their shit company right now?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Repeat the last thing that he said. What Triple H said.
He's saying that he's an executive vice. He's an executive vice president in WWE, whatever, and he's like that name that name of the title doesn't mean that much anything, and it doesn't have any importance with other companies, whatever, because I think this he may have said something about more than one executive vice presidents, because there is more than one executive vice presidents in AEW, which is Cody Rhodes, Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega.
Wow.
So of course Triple H taking shots at them.
It's like damn. Okay. The first thing he said, oh yeah, I'm the executive vice president. Yeah, and you're also a WWE corporate sellout bitch.
Yeah.
And second of all, it's like damn, you're this offended over AEW. You're that offended.
I thought they weren't competition.
Yeah, they're that offended.
what's with these people? Like, it's like, okay, Triple H, he's gonna take his little shot. Oh yeah, he's gonna buy your company. Okay, that's one thing. But damn, we gotta do this this dialogue of this whole thing. Yeah, the reason why WWE is better than AEW Part 1 because of this, that, and the other. It's like you could just tell it's getting to these motherfuckers because AEW is coming up on the rise, and they're not having it. So
Yep.
That just proves right there you're triggered.
Yep. And with the shit they're doing on TV too. Yep. They're regular on draw the fans away.
Yeah, but of course,
and Triple H also said he's mocking the fans that goes too sweet whoop, whoop, and said that's not cool. He's like what we did back then was cool. Like fuck you.
Oh my god.
The shit you were doing back then you're eating bananas simulated you suck dick.
Yeah.
And also the NWO themselves, they gave them permission to do the too sweet. So what you said doesn't matter, Triple H. What you said don't matter because the clique themselves, because the NWO themselves gave them their blessings. So what you're saying is irrelevant.
Yeah.
The whole too sweet thing is because back then when the NWO in WCW they always say it's too sweet and they always put the click sign, and years later they picked when Bullet Club got the blessing of it and fans starts and they also with Finn Balor who always says too sweet, and he always does the click sign, and then the whole whoop whoop is because of Mark Skrull ends up being part of Bullet Club.
Oh yeah.
Because the whole whoop whoop is because of the theme he got. But it's catchy. It's freaking catchy. The fans are having fun with it. It's catchy. And Triple H is going to crap on it.
First of all, they're paying homage. Second of all, you were never even in the NWO.
Yeah.
Well, thank God he wasn't. He almost was. Remember that year?
Oh yeah. And third, the NWO and the Bullet Club, they're all of them combined are more over than you'll ever be, Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a fact.
Exactly.
Triple H was never the guy.
Never.
Too sweet.
You could just tell Triple H. He is so bitter about every fucking thing in wrestling that's ever happened.
Yep. And this is the guy that people want Triple H to take over because of the shit that he said at the Hall of Fame. And then on top of that, back in the Batista feud, the Guardians of the Independence scene.
Oh yeah,
that's funny. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, even though your roster and NXT are from the India, but anyway, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which I don't fucking get why he's doing that.
Just have to take the shot.
It's like why are you in the business at this point? Why are you even running the business at this point?
Again, I don't know if you're trying to be funny with it or if you're trying to be a fucking asshole with this.
Yeah,
probably both.
It could be both. And then of course you're gonna have all these.
I wasn't laughing at it.
Yeah, of course you're gonna have all these jack-offs. Oh yeah, this was great. Because they just
they do.
They just love to swallow Vince's dick. That's what they're doing every time with this shit. Oh yeah, they take a shot at AEW. They take a shot at TNA. I hate the bubble, man. I hate the bubble.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And
what the?
Triple H was, well, Triple H don't talk about the indies at this point now. Especially taking shots at AEW, which you think it was funny. But Triple H then he had acknowledges another member of DX who's not there, unfortunately. China.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that China basically puts over and everything. And as I'm watching him talking about China, I'm waiting for Triple H to at least say his apologies to China.
Shit, you think he was gonna?
I'm not saying that he should give us a detail of who he's sorry for, or just at least say that you're sorry, China, for everything that's happened.
Yeah, not like.
But he didn't do it.
He didn't have to go into detail. Like he could just
no, he doesn't.
Yeah, like say, hey, whatever was in the past, I know you're not with us right now, but if she were to be here, I'm sincerely sorry for everything that had transpired, from both sides. If you were still here right now, like we would have all, it would have been nice just for all of us to be together,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how did Triple H say that?
Basically, he just mentions China, that she deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, and she was a big part of DX. Even Xbox said that she was a big part of DX. But Triple H, I expected Triple H to at least to say he's sorry about everything happened with China, but he didn't. So fuck him for that.
Yeah.
But his sister was there though. His sister, China's sister was there.
Oh shit!
Now I don't know if the murder couldn't make it either, but also was China's sister that was in the crowd. But yeah, X-Pac in his speech he mentions that the WWE should change the women's WrestleMania battle royal into the China Memorial Battle Royal. And I say to myself, X-Pac, I know you love China and everything, and I know you mean well, but no. After what they did with Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, no.
Exactly.
How would you even want to give WWE that idea?
It's like, okay, like, yeah, it's sincere in his heart, but yeah, exactly, like you said. And then, but hey, I wouldn't put it past them that if they actually did and book it even worse than they do the Andre the Giant Memorial, I would not put it past them.
No.
Oh God.
For Stephanie McMahon to say, "Oh, I loved Andre, when I was a little girl, yada yada yada." Yeah, you don't love him enough for motherfuckers who win the battle royal to have a meaningful run.
Yeah.
And Braun Strowman ain't gonna be no different, which we'll get to.
Yeah. Braun Strowman be buried again.
Yep. More or less. Yeah.
But yeah, the X is in the Hall of Fame. They were doing some funny stuff. But in Triple H's part, fuck him.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say too, China, congratulations for her being in the Hall of Fame and rest in peace to her. I just wish that she would have went in there on her own instead of other circumstance. With these guys, trying to be funny, especially Triple H.
Yeah. Oh, that was their only way that they were gonna do it, because guarantee you, that's the closest she's gonna get in the Hall of Fame. That's the closest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Exactly.
I will say this, China. I'll just gonna mention her accomplishments because there's no need to mention these guys' accomplishments because it's all about China here. China, first woman to be in the Royal Rumble and of the King of the Ring tournament, not once but twice for the for both Rumble and King of the Ring, and for her to be the first ever Intercontinental Champion, and for being the undisputed women's champion back in 2001 because during that time they ended up firing her because she was unprofessional because the whole thing with Triple H and Stephanie dating, which was bullshit.
Yeah, even though he was the one who cheated on her and then left her by herself at the arena while he went on the fucking jet with the McMahons, but
it was Stephanie who was unprofessional.
Yeah, Vince McMahon. Yeah, you're being off this, that, and the other. Even though it was Stephanie who, even though it was Stephanie who instigated the whole fucking thing, but okay, whatever. I mean, people could talk about that's just speculation. That's just China saying that. But hey, at that time, with Vince McMahon's vindictive streak, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the entire induction into the WWE Hall of Fame for class of 2019. About DX. Anything else you guys want to say about DX?
I mean, I guess it's deserved to some degree, because at that time in the Attitude Era, you know, they were a part of the they were a part,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and it's how ironic that at the time the most popular ones out of the bunch is DX, when Shawn left DX
Mm-hmm.
and retired for the first time.
Yep.
How ironic, the most over ones out of the group wasn't Triple H. It was like, the most entertaining, like the most over people guys out of the bunch was the Outlaws.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say they were the most entertaining out of the bunch. But China was more over than Triple H,
Yep, she was.
and not just DX, but like when she was first brought in.
Yeah, she looked the part too.
Yep. But wow, like you could just tell from, it's like, what, like that guy gets fired for having, with Bret Hart, mentioning Vince McMahon's name, and then when DX comes out, hey Vince, can we use your name? So what the fuck? You should have made it clear from the beginning. Yeah, we're gonna fire you. Yeah, we're gonna fire you without even you knowing not to mention my name. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
It's like okay, if DX were to like say face and say, yeah, I want to thank Vince McMahon, and by the way, I got permission. But no, it's that, oh Vince, hey, could we use your name? It's like you basically made it obvious that Vince that Vince didn't even tell these motherfuckers before the Hall of Fame ceremony not to mention his name. You pretty much made it obvious. So now looking back at it, nobody knew but Vince. So yeah, that's pretty much what I gotta say about that.
All right. You got anything to say, Otaku?
Not really. Screw him.
Yeah, I don't blame you. How about you, Nick?
DX is overrated as shit.
I agree.
And once again, it has to be all about Triple H. It can't be about, anything else at all. Triple H has to be the center of it.
It's like the motherfucker, he inducted himself.
There you go. There you go.
Like
true.
Seriously, how much, seriously, Triple H has got a big, huge ego. He really does.
I mean, that pretty much. I was gonna say, like, you thought Triple H's ego, you didn't think he could be any more bigger. That motherfucker inducted himself. Wow.
I induct myself into
the. And then he buries Batista on WrestleMania.
Yeah, we'll get to that one. Oh my god, we'll get to that.
Oh boy.
But yeah, why the? But yeah, you know what? to the person who tagged Bret Hart, what the fuck were you thinking once again?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Tori Wilson.
oh yeah, that's right. Tori Wilson was. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, good to see her go in. And then
She looked good.
yeah, and then but of course it's just I feel like it's a complete disrespect to China just to not have her in the Hall of Fame by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the closest she's going to be in the Hall of Fame. That's the closest.
They're not ever going to put her in as by herself,
Mm-hmm.
and we know that.
Which is the damn shame.
And if they do, that would be a shock.
Definitely has some influence in that, by the way.
Yeah, like China, like she wasn't just part of DX. She went on her own and made her own legacy too. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, but let's just have Triple H mention. Oh, she was a big part of DX, yada yada yada. But like, and that's it. Not even talk about her accomplishments.
Yeah, it's another thing too. They didn't mention her accomplishments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how they try to push this whole like women's revolution now? Well, there would be no women's revolution if it wasn't for China. So
that could have been well put too.
Yep.
Well, I think Xbox said that that she's a trailblazer.
Oh yeah, of course X-Pac and not Triple fucking H. But
yeah. So basically, like X-Pac, Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, they're all the ones that actually mention all the good stuff. They not Triple H.
Yeah, because when she was alive, like she was close. She was pretty close to Billy Gunn. I know she's
yeah.
And X-Pac, and then they had their issues,
mm-hmm.
with each other. But then but deep down, I mean, the thing with X-Pac though, he talks about how much he loves her, this, that, and the other, but at the time when you two were separated, you were calling remember the whole bag, some people who those shoe interviews when some guys will, who's a hoe, and then put the hoes in the bag. X-Pac put her in the bag, and I'm like, what the fuck? Didn't you date her and and made your own sex tape with her, this and the other? I'm like, what the fuck? And you're gonna call her a hoe? Fuck off!
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I guess over time, he, got to change of heart, which is good. But at the same, because he like you already said, he pushed for her to be in the Hall of Fame as well. So,
mm-hmm.
I mean, he could have been better and just be like, not even bring it up. But the fact that he did bring it up, it just shows that he showed he had a change of heart. But Triple H, no. And if you think about it, China was a big influence on Triple H's career, especially in the beginning.
And you also got to remember the fact that Triple H one time said that China deserves to be in Hall of Fame, but unfortunately, she won't get the recognition to be in Hall of Fame because if you Google her name, you'll see that she's did porn. The reason why that she can't be in the Hall of Fame. You fucking kidding me with that bullshit?
That was the dumbest excuse ever from he didn't do any favors for himself when he said that. But yeah, she ends up in the Hall of Fame with DX. You're like, so basically what you're saying was bullshit, pretty much.
Ugh.
All right then. Do you guys want to end the video for now, and then well, maybe not end the video, keep this video going, but just in case Remington comes back, we'll continue. But I mean, I don't know if he's coming back because he didn't respond to my messages. So do you guys want to continue on with the topics or wait to see if he'll come back and then we'll continue?
I guess. What do you guys think?
I mean, he might be seeing a female, so that could take a while.
Yeah, I mean, at least let us know.
Yeah,
I mean, he sent me a message. He sent me a picture of the girl he was talking to. So I don't know.
when he post that?
No, just not.
You're saying he did before?
He just sent it to me, on Facebook. He just sent me a message. Yeah, he just messaged me on Facebook with a picture of her.
Yeah. So Nick Otaku, you want to continue with the topics or wait it out?
What do we got left?
Just the shake up and I was gonna go off when it pertains to the Facebook thing, but I wanted to listen to Rems because he wanted to talk about that topic.
Oh yeah,
too.
right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, Rem suggested that we talk about that topic, but I mean I don't know if he's coming back, but aside from that, we have the shake up and then WrestleMania.
Let's hold off and wait to do the next three.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
Before we do, maybe just get the honorable mentions out of the way first, if I can.
Okay.
All right. Two honorable mentions. For WrestleMania weekend, we had NXT Takeover New York from April 5th, 2019, at the Barclays Center of Brooklyn, New York. That obviously features NXT. You had Warriors defeating Aleister Black and Ricochet to retain their NXT Tag Team Championship in 21 minutes and 10 seconds. The opening match was a damn good match, by the way. Then we had the Velveteen Dream defending his NXT North American Championship by defeating Matt Riddle in 17 minutes and 35 seconds. Match I thought was good, but I don't understand why the Velveteen Dream had to win. But that pissed me off. But I still enjoyed the match for what it was. I'm not gonna hold that against the match. Walter defeats Pete Dunne to become the new WWE United Kingdom champion in 25 minutes and 40 seconds to end Pete Dunne's 685 reign of being the champion. Basically, nearly 2 years of being the champion. Well, I thought the match was pretty good too. Better. I thought it was better than Velveteen Dream and Matt Riddle. And then we had the Fatal 4-Way match for the NXT Women's Championship that featured Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, Kairi Sane, and the NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler. Match lasted 15 minutes and 45 seconds with Shayna Baszler going over, but she tapped out Bianca Belair. The match itself, I thought was pretty good too. And finally, the main event was the NXT North American Championship. The NXT Championship, which was vacant due to sponsor Ciampa can't compete because he had to get the next surgery, which happened weeks ago, or at this point now months ago. But this was a 12-3 falls match. This was John Gargano versus Alan Cole. This match lasted 38 minutes and 25 seconds. Alan Cole won the first fall. Then we got John Gargano winning the second fall. And then the third fall was Gargano winning by defying all the odds against Undisputed Era when they came out from the third fall. John Gargano ends up becoming the new NXT champion, celebrating with his family, Candice Ray. And then on stage, when they were getting ready to close the show, Tommaso Ciampa shows up the show with his neck brace and everything, celebrating with Gargano and Candice Ray. And Gargano, Ciampa, and cancel race ends the show. Celebrating the of Gargano's win. And the show, Takeover New York for WrestleMania weekend was a great show. There's never people always say that NXT can never have a bad Takeover show, and this was once again is one of them. They're never gonna have a bad show, folks. What pertains to Takeover shows, and I thought the show was it seizes its expectations, and there you go. And then the next final honorable mention was the G1 SuperCard that featured Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling that took place in April 6, 2019 in New York City, New York, Madison Square Garden, with the attendance of 16,535 in attendance. They had a pre-show which had a 30-man Honor Rumble, their own Royal Rumble, where the winner gets a future title shot against the Ring of Honor World Champion. Match lasted 42 minutes and 41 seconds. Kenny King ends up winning the match by eliminating Justin Liger, who was the last person in there. But the surprise in there for this Honor Rumble, who entered number 30, was the Great Muda. Where people lost their shits or they couldn't believe that, holy shit, it's the Great Muda. Even though he's no longer in his prime, but he's still wrestling during this still to this day. But yeah, it was just seeing the Great Muda there was awesome, and also seeing Justin Thunder Liger there and Minoru Suzuki there. Just to name a few. That was awesome. But Kenny King as a win the Battle Royal. I mean the Honor Rumble to get a future title shot for the Ring of Honor title, whoever that may be. I'll get to that momentarily. So the opening match for the show was Jeff Cobb from Ring of Honor, who was the television champion, versus Will Ospreay from New Japan, defending his never overweight championship. It lasted 12 minutes and 52 seconds. In a great opening match here, where in the winner take all match, Jeff Cobb wins the match against Will Ospreay, which is again a damn good match to open up the show. Then we get Rush, a leader of Los Ingobernables. There's a difference between Los Ingobernables and Los Ingobernables Diabón. Los Ingobernables is in Mexico, and Los Ingobernables Diabón is from Japan. So Rush goes up against Dalton Castle, and it lasted 15 seconds with Rush dominating the win because of the distraction of a fan basically in the ring left by one of the boys of Dalton Castle, which led to Dalton Castle losing this match very quickly by Rush. Then we get to Kelly Klein defeating Mayu
Iwatani.
Yeah, Mayu Iwatani. Thank you. In this Women's Honor World Championship, and Kelly Klein ends up winning the match in 10 minutes and 38 seconds, which I thought was a good match. After the match, we get Alan Jr. Love and Velvet Sky coming out.
Oh yeah,
the Beautiful People. Right. And then Mandy Leon got in the ring, and she turned heel to join along with the Beautiful People, but they're not called by the Beautiful People though. I think they're called by Allure.
Oh yes, yeah, something like that. After they attacked Kelly Klein, they had that symbol on the Titantron.
Mm-hmm. Allure.
Yeah.
And originally, I heard something about Master Ray was going to be part of that, but then she ends up leaving anyways. So they had Mandy Leon in there instead.
Oh wow.
But yeah, that's gonna be the faction for Ring of Honor. Then we get a 6. Originally it was supposed to be Bully Ray versus Juice Robinson, but they did a segment where Juice Robinson was attacked backstage, and then Bully Ray came out there. He had this guy who was rapping for the G1 SuperCard. He ends up getting attacked by Bully Ray. So basically, who accepted the challenge was Flip Gordon. This was a New York City street fight, and then also we get the match beginning. And also we get Silas Young and Shane Taylor. They attack. They basically with team up with Bully Ray to beat upon him, and then also just Robinson and Mark Haxton, part of Black Blood. They came out there and they decided to make it a 6-man tag team match instead, which lasted 15 minutes and 1 second, with Flip Gordon and Five Blood as a going over, which I thought was alright. Then we get to then we get to a 3-way match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship between Dragon Lee versus Taiji Ishimori, who's the champion, and versus Bandino. This match was awesome. This was the best match on the show.
It was really good. Yeah.
Yes. And they were only given 8 minutes and 52. 8 minutes and 54 seconds. But the winner was and the winner was Dragon Lee. I was shocked that he won. I thought Taiji was going to get this win, but the second win was from Dragon Lee here. And then we get to the winner take all. Then we get to winner take all for in the 4-way tag team match for both of the IWGP Tag Team Championship and the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship, 9 minutes and 45 seconds. The Guerrillas of Destiny, which is Tonga and Tonga Lola, who are the IWGP Tag Team Champions, versus the Villain Enterprise, which is PCO and Brody King. And PCO, those of you may not know who he is. He was once called Pierre from WWF at the time. When he once feuded with Bret Hart, and he was also a tag team in WWF at one point too as well. I think it was called the Quebecers or like that. And basically his character, he reinvented himself as PCO, and he's like, they did an interest with him. Yeah,
he's like a Frankenstein type character basically.
Which I thought was pretty cool. The way they did the entrance and everything.
That was good. Yeah, that was.
And it's got a cool theme song, cool theme music too, by the way. It sounds so it sounds so sadistic. But they were the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. And they went, and also they went against the Los Ingobernables de Japón, which is Evil and Sanada, versus the Briscoes, Jay and Mark. This match was, oh my god, this tag match was good too.
It was
my favorite part. My favorite part was Guerrillas of Destiny power bombing PCO out of the ring. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, he takes a lot of hard bumps like that. He's like,
yeah, man, like wow. Like I never thought he had in him. Even back in his prime. But he's obviously out of his prime, but he look like he could still go.
Yeah, he's doing freaking rolling dives through the ropes. It's like, damn.
But yeah, PCO, he got popped outside the ring. Also, he sets up like the Undertaker. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's his gimmick. He's like this Frankenstein character.
Holy shit, man, it's great. And I heard I heard about an interview that he did that he wanted to wrestle against the Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Oh shit!
But of course, that ain't gonna happen though. Because Vince, Prince, this match could be like, I don't want to see that match.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't.
Of course
not about what the people want, but it's what he wants.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
And
so Guerrillas of Destiny, they won the match, but when the match was over though, this was when Enzo Amore and Big Cass came in.
oh yeah. At the time, I thought it was like just some random fan because you see in the lower left corner of the screen, one of the Briscoes was fighting with somebody. I was like, wait, what the hell?
It was Enzo.
The match is over. The match is over. What are you fighting? Who are you fighting? And then Bully Ray came out and started fighting with the guy. It was like, wait a minute, this isn't part of the match. And I thought it was a fan. I was like, what the fuck?
And I thought the way they did it was brilliant too. Because it was on doing the whole thing. Oh, that was supposed to happen and everything. But the way they acknowledged it too on commentary with Caprice Coleman. And then the whole camera shot, they did pretty good too. Just it was some people thought it was a work. I mean, some people thought it was for real, but it was really a work.
Yeah, it turned out later it was a work.
Yeah, because now here's the thing: if it was Enzo Amore just out there, doing that, some people would believe that that was for real. But because Big Cass got involved with that, because we know those two is history. Those two don't like each other anymore. But now, after what happened with Big Cass, with him having a seizure at some event that he had, and Enzo Amore reached out to him and all that, and they end up being hooked up, being friends again and everything. You're basically buried in the hatchet, and all that.
Right.
So in a way, Enzo Amore. If it was just him out there, it probably would have been a legit thing. But because it was Enzo and Big Cass there, yes, is obviously not only it was only a work because of that, but because the security wasn't doing anything. If you notice that too.
Yeah, I did. It was like, what the hell? It's just the Briscoe was just fighting with some random person. I was like, what the hell?
Especially in Madison Square Garden, security ain't gonna allow that to happen.
No, you wouldn't think so.
But yeah, that's good. That's good place. That's good place for Ring of Honor though. That's what I'm assuming it's going to lead to, because the Briscoes are for Ring of Honor.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see how they. I can't wait to see how they introduce Enzo and Cass in Ring of Honor. Like, I want to see how they're going to bring.
Obviously, Big Cass not be called Big Cass, because that's WWE's name. Of what I'm hearing, he's called Big. He's called Big C.
Big C.
Big C.
Big C, ladies and gentlemen.
So Enzo Amore is just called Enzo.
No.
But that basically took away off the one take all for the Groups of Destiny, and during that time too, Yano came out there and stole the belts.
What the? Oh yeah. What the hell was?
Toru Yano from Chaos.
Yeah, that was
and that was that match. Then we get to the British Heavyweight Championship. That's a 15 minutes and 14 seconds with Zack Sabre Jr. being accompanied by Takamichi Noku. He defends his title against Hiroshi Tanahashi. And match itself, I thought it was good, but the problem with this match is that I've seen it so many times already.
I thought it was okay. I thought it was a good match. It was okay.
Yeah, it was a good match. It was still a good match though, but it's been done so many times already with these two guys already.
Well, it was kind of my first time seeing them wrestle, so so I was like, oh yeah, I thought it was a good match.
Yeah, maybe, it's just me, because I do watch in Japan, of what they do. I watch a lot of stuff in Japan, but I catch some stuff that interests me, and yeah, but Zack Sabre Jr. isn't winning. Then we get to Kota Ibushi defeating Tetsuya Naito to become the new IWGP Intercontinental Champion in 20 minutes and 53 seconds. I thought this match was good.
Yeah, it was. They had a match at back at that one tournament, the New Japan Cup, I think it was.
Yeah.
I saw that, and then I saw this match. I was both those matches.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep. I was actually expecting Naito to win, but I was either way. Kota Ibushi, I was fine with him winning too. I like Kota Ibushi too.
Oh yeah.
Then we get to the three-way ladder match for the Ring of Honor World Championship. That's at 29 minutes and 35 seconds. Matt Taven from the Kingdom versus the Ring of Honor World Champion Jay Lethal versus the leader of Villain Enterprise, Marty Scurll, the villain. Too sweet. Woo woo. Fucking Triple H.
Yeah. Woo woo.
And Marty Scurll was over. Marty Scurll was over with these crowds in Madison Square Garden.
Oh yeah.
He got more. He got big pop than Jay Lethal did. Which it's fine too. But Matt Taven, he you know he got some fans booing him, but some fans were cheering him. You know, basically he's the heel. Match itself, I thought it was decent.
Yeah, it was an okay ladder match. Yeah, triple threat.
Yeah, yeah, it could have been better. Um, it was like you know, I don't know what to say about it. I mean, did it have to be a ladder match? And you know, and here's the reason why I said it did have to be a ladder match because Jolito, oh my god, he almost hurt a fan.
Tua.
Oh shit!
He took a ladder out of the ring, and the ladder almost hit a fan in the front row. Like holy shit, Jolito, what the hell?
Damn.
Wow, that I never seen Jolito you know be that unprofessional before. Like, oh my
Jeez.
god. Lucky it was alright though. Oh my god, that could have ended up very badly.
I think they had a ladder match because they were like paying homage to the ladder match at I think it was WrestleMania 10. Shawn Michaels and Razor. Because it was in Madison Square Garden. That's why.
Well, that's the case. They should have won a one match then. That would have been more beneficial. Oh man, but in the end, hopefully Jedido did apologize. You know, I know, hopefully he did apologize for what happened to that fan. But but in the end, Matt Taven wins the match. His name was Matt Taven winning. I was fine with him winning. Yeah, I know some people didn't like that he won. You know, because you know, they're expecting either Marty Scurll to win. But here's the thing, Marty Scurll, he's leaving anyways. He's not gonna be staying around. He's gonna be going to AEW. That's why he didn't win. And some people was like, well, if that's the case, why you couldn't just keep the belt on Jolito? Yeah, I was one of those people too. But at the same time, Matt Taven, you had to see his work in Ring of Honor. How long it took him to finally get to the World Championship. You know, because he was he's pretty good too as a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his feud with Jay Leto with the World Television Championship title at one point, which I will you know he had a good match with Jay Leto at that time. Especially when I was at the live event in that steel cage match they had which was in Coney Island. That was the time when they started a faction called House of Truth. And
oh yeah, I remember that House of Truth.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then he became later on. He became later on member of the Kingdom. You know, Maria Kanellis, Mike Bennett, Adam Cole. From there, he became a champion with Mike Bennett. And then he got hurt, unfortunately, from that event. I forgot what I think it was either Final Battle or something. I can't remember what it was, but he had gotten hurt in that match and had to cut the match short against War Machine. And War Machine is War Raiders and the Viking Experience, but we'll get to that when we get
the Viking Experience. Shit.
Yeah, we'll get to that one the next time. But then Matt Taven is coming back from his injury, and he did the Kingdom of his own version of the Kingdom with TK Orion and Vinny Marcelli. I think that's his name. And I like his character, by the way. Yeah, I like his character. He basically he with his dreadlocks and everything and his beard, and he at one point had a one knee pad of Michael Myers from Halloween. And his thing is that he's got balloons under the rings, which means he's coming. Vinny Marcel is coming, and he's got an axe. Basically, he's like a horror type of character, like a zombie. And that's the new kingdom. You know, with purple. Well, you know, with the purple. I think they call it the Purple Rain Tour or something like that. I think they were saying at the time. But yeah, Matt Taven has come. The point is that Matt Taven has come a long way to being in Ring of Honor to finally get to in this place in Madison Square Garden to become a Ring of Honor World Champion. And plus, he had some great matches with Giolito. Come into this as well. So I wasn't that so I wasn't that upset with Tay winning. I was actually happy for him that he won. And that was on that match. And then we get to the final match, the main event for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, which lasted 32 minutes and 33 seconds. It's the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, which the people were going nuts for, against Switchblade Jay White, being accompanied by Gedo. And Jay White was the reigning champion. They had a match, pretty good match. And then Kazuchika Okada picks up the win over Jay White to become the new IWGP Heavyweight Champion, which was a right move there, right call there. Because fans love Okada, and how could you not look at him, man? He looks like a star. Bruce Blitz. Yeah. Just say it. But yeah,
in Japan doesn't count. It's not the United States, so.
Oh God. Yeah, that's what Bruce said. But yeah, and that was Kazuchika Ono, staying tall as a champion, and that's how the end of the show. So yeah, the show, I thought it delivered. G1 Supercard, with Ring of Honor versus New Japan, pretty damn good.
Yeah, I agree. It was way better than WrestleMania. I'll say that.
Yes.
Way better.
Exactly. Oh yeah, also should mention too, during the Honor Rumble, also you had King Haku in there as well. Haku, from the old days of WWF as well, still doing doing what he does in the ring. He's out his prime though, but still he's still doing good things too.
I think I remember him.
Yeah, he was also known as Ming from WCW. And there you go. That was your honorable mentions of for this topic. The NXT Takeover New York and the G1 Supercard.
Now, can you remind the people one more time?
Yes.
Where this took place?
The G1 Supercard took place in New York City, New York, in Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena.
Yeah, say that one more time. Madison Square where?
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. The most famous arena, the biggest arena in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yeah, for the so-called people on YouTube and just social media in general. How is it that wrestling is dead?
Mm-hmm.
And that all these New Japan, ROH, Impact Wrestling, all these other companies, they can't hold a candle to WWE, but they sold out Madison Square Garden.
This proved otherwise.
And also, last time I checked, when was the last time WWE was at Madison Square Garden?
Well, it pertains to either Raw, SmackDown, or pay-per-view.
Just in general.
Last time they were in Madison Square Garden was in 2011 when they did the Survivor Series, which I was there.
Yeah, so it's been that long since they've been in Madison Square Garden.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't been there since.
Other than house shows, yeah, people say, "Oh, but they've been house shows." Well, we're not talking about house shows. We're talking about either shows on TV or a show on pay-per-view.
Yeah. Well, either way, they did it. They went and they put on a badass show, and people enjoyed it, and if there was another next time, if they actually have an event in Madison Square Garden, I'm pretty sure those same people would want to go back to Mexico Garden and see the pay-per-view again.
For example, AAA from Mexico, they're going to be in Mexico Garden this coming September.
You know?
It's not just WWE, folks. Other promotions are going to Mexico Garden too.
Yes, absolutely, and they're just as important as WWE when it pertains to wrestling. I don't care how many people are going to say, "Oh, if you're talking about the mainstream media, they're not. They're dead." Fuck the media. Fuck the mainstream. You said it was dead, meaning nobody watches or not many people watch it, but sold out. Massacre Garden sold out.
Yeah, in record time. Well, not record time, but within a day.
Yeah, so much for a dead business. For a dead business, for a dead company. They're getting a lot of attention, selling a lot of tickets. So,
yep,
there's still more people watching wrestling than you think. So,
yeah, you're not going to get freaking 20, 30 million viewers like you did in way back in the day, but still, there's interest in pro wrestling.
Yeah, they sold out. Rosemont Horizon, all in.
Oh yeah,
11,000, and then just for a smaller scale, and then you got Massacre Garden, which they sold out and they put on a damn good show. So
absolutely,
this whole dead discussion shouldn't even be a discussion at this point. Now, is it dead compared to what it used to be? You can make that argument, but to say it's just dead overall is stupid.
It's false. It's not true.
With all due respect to some people, everyone else can go fuck off. So. Not sure what you got to say about that. So. All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna end the hangout for now. Not the hangout itself, but like go off air. So.
Right.